Next, it's your turn. But before embarking on your adventure, we must first determine your own strengths and weaknesses. You have in your possession a sword, a shield, and a backpack for carrying provisions for the trip. You have been preparing for your quest by training yourself in swordplay and exercising rigorously. To see how effective your preparations have been, dice will be rolled to determine your skill, stamina, and luck scores. Or, if you wish to begin your adventure immediately, you can choose between 3 ready-made adventurers.
Oh, can I now? Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon. This is a completely, wholly narrated Dungeon Explorer D&D session just for you in your own personalness. And, I'm so excited to play this. Oh, man. I love FMV. I love exploring. And it's going to be wonderful. This is going to be a very, 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 quiet kind of game from me, where I'm obviously going to not talk too much, we're going to listen, and then I'll talk when I get the options to do so. Basically, as a quick overrun of what's going on, you've gone to a different town called Claw, I think, or something like that. I should have listened a bit harder. But basically, you're going into a labyrinth where you are trying to adventure to become the only one to leave alive. But first of all, we must choose an adventurer. Should we do an overroll for skill, stamina, and luck? Because I'd like that.
First, we'll roll for your initial level of skill. This reflects your sword skill and fighting expertise, and will be determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6.
Ooh! Easy peasy. What do I get? 3. Nice! That's not too bad. Well, I got 3. I can live with the 3. I can live with the 3. If I get 1, I'll re-roll.
We'll roll for your initial stamina, which represents your strength. So the higher your stamina score, the longer you will survive.
Oh, okay, right.
This will be determined by rolling 2 dice.
Yeah.
And adding 12.
Oh, so it's like your vitality almost to a degree. That's a pretty good score. I'm gonna continue to the luck one. I'm gonna continue to the luck one.
We'll roll for your initial luck.
Oh.
Which represents how lucky an adventurer you are. Luck and magic are facts of life in the fantasy world you're about to explore. This is determined by rolling 1 die and adding 6.
3? It's not good, but we'll keep going for it. We'll continue from this point onwards.
You may also take a magical potion with you.
Oh, health, please. Health, please.
Each bottle of potion contains 2 measures, so can be used twice during an adventure. You can choose from a potion of skill that restores your skill points to their initial amount, a potion of strength that restores your stamina points to their initial amount, or a potion of fortune that not only restores your luck points to their initial amount, but will also increase your initial luck score by 1 each time it's used.
Oh, I'm going to go for the strength one. Definitely strength. 100%.
Lastly, before you begin your quest, you are given enough provisions for 10 meals.
That's like 10 days. Well, more like,
your stamina
maybe
score
3
will
for me.
increase by 4 points. But don't forget, your stamina can never exceed the initial amounts you've just set.
Oh, okay. So you can't actually gain, but you can always lose.
So use your provisions wisely. During your adventure, you'll enter into combat a number of times, and the further you go, the tougher your opponents will be. Combat takes place over several rounds, and your attack strength is based on yours and your enemy's skill scores. For each round of battle, we'll roll 2 dice for you and 2 for your opponent, adding the results to your skill scores. These are your respective attack strengths. Whoever's attack strength is the highest wins that round of combat.
Oh, I'm going to get completely done in on this, aren't I?
Attack strength in a round, then it will be a tie.
Okay, let's hope that
In
happens a
some
lot.
battles, you can take an opportunity to escape. But beware. If you do run away, your opponent will automatically score 1 hit on you as you flee,
Oh.
costing you 2 stamina points.
Okay, I'll have to remember that one
So
in
be
case
sure
I'm in a
you have
pickle. I will.
Such is the price of cowardice.
Right, don't rub it in. Sometimes you have to run
You
away.
are playing using the new battle system, where the battle takes place over 3 rounds. Your sheer battle-hardened nature will mean you'll always win the battle after the 3 rounds, but every round you lose will cost you 2 stamina points.
Oh, fuck.
So be careful. Losing all your stamina will still be fatal.
Oh, shit.
At the start of each round, you'll have a short time to decide to fight or to build up your stamina by eating your provisions or taking a potion, if you have one.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Should we do the new battle system or learn around the... Oh, right, we'll do the new one. I didn't know what the old one was anyway, so we'll stick with that one.
Now it is your turn to salute the crowd. Holding your violet scarf aloft, you take one final deep breath of cool, fresh air before turning to pass between a stone-pillared gateway into Succumbit's corridors of power.
Bye-bye, everyone.
To face unknown perils on the walk through the mighty Baron's Deathtrap Dungeon.
Oh, my God. That was such a good introduction. Oh, boy.
The clamour of the excited spectators gradually fades behind you as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern. Large crystals hang from the tunnel roof at 20-metre intervals,
Don't touch them, they'll fall.
radiating just enough soft light for you to see your way.
I didn't even bring a
As
torch.
your eyes gradually become accustomed to the near darkness, you begin to see movement all around.
Oh,
Spiders and beetles crawling up and down the chiseled walls disappear quickly into cracks and crevices as they sense your approach.
okay, that's not too bad. I thought
Rats
something else
and
was
mice
coming my
scurry
way.
along the floor ahead of you. Droplets of water drip into small pools with an eerie plopping sound which echoes down the tunnel. The air is cold, moist, and dank. After walking slowly along the tunnel for about 5 minutes, you arrive at a stone table standing against the wall to your left. On it, there are 6 boxes, one of which has your name painted on its lid.
Oh, I get free stuff. Should I open the box or continue going north? I'll tell you what, I'll open the box. I've got to open the box. It's got my name
The
on
lid
it.
of the box lifts off easily.
Someone's stolen my stuff, haven't they?
Inside, you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment addressed to you.
Ooh.
After placing the gold in your pocket, you read the message, which says,
Don't take the gold.
"Well done. At least you had the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you. Now I can advise you that you will need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through my Deathtrap Dungeon. Signed, Succumbit." Memorizing the advice on the note, you tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel, where you come to a junction. A white arrow painted on one wall points west. On the floor, you can see wet footprints made by those who entered before you. It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them followed the direction of the arrow, while one decided to go east.
Oh, I don't know. See, going west seems like a good idea, because there was 4 other adventures ahead of me in the same day that we all went in. So I'm hoping that I might come across them and they won't kill me. But then it depends who went east, because there was a big scary assassin that I don't really want to come into contact with. Maybe we should follow the arrow. Can't be that bad. Oh, God.
Following the 3 sets of wet footprints along the west passage of the tunnel, you soon arrive at a junction.
Oh, another one? Oh, God. Follow the 3rd set of footprints north or continue west, following the 2 sets of footprints. We'll go for the 3, because maybe if they came across something scary, they would have heard it a little bit. possibly?
Ahead, you hear the thud of heavy footsteps approaching.
Oh, fuck.
Out of the gloom steps a large, primitive caveman.
Oh, I thought there might be.
Dressed in animal hide and carrying a stone club.
Shit!
And seeing you, he grunts and spits on the floor, then raises his club and lumbers on towards you, looking anything but friendly.
Oh, of course he does. Oh, I knew that was going to be a thing. Attack the caveman or eat provisions? No, attack the caveman. Go. Please roll high. Please roll high. We got 2 and a 5, did we?
Your enemy is strong.
Oh, yes.
And screams in pain as your sword sinks into his leg.
Oh, lovely. All right, okay, we're going to attack the caveman again. We got a 6 and a 6.
You dodge to the side
think.
as the caveman swings his club at you
Yes.
and kick out, knocking him to the floor.
Perfect. Okay, we're going to go for more attacks. One more, please. We're going to win. Come on. Oh, no.
You run around the lumbering
Oh, we're
caveman,
good. Oh, we got a 9 and
crashing
an
your
8.
sword into his
Woo!
arm.
Pleased with your victory, you notice that the dead caveman is wearing a leather wristband with 4 small rat skulls hanging from it.
Put the leather wristband in your own wrist? That sounds like a dumb idea. No, we should keep going north. Don't pick up dumb trinkets like that, because that'll probably be the reason why he's a caveman.
After a few more steps, you see a backpack propped up against the tunnel wall.
Ooh, that one
You
might, Nick.
wonder if it belongs to one of your rivals.
I'd have figured so, considering, you know, they probably would have come up against him already. Unless they all ran away. Let's have a little look inside the backpack.
There is a single gold piece lying in the bottom of the backpack.
Oh, okay, that's enough for me.
As you reach for it,
Oh, fuck.
you suddenly feel a light tickling movement on the back of your hand. You withdraw your hand
I better not be a
slowly,
spider.
trying to control your mountain panic, and are horrified to see a black widow spider.
Fuck,
Before
no!
you can shake it off,
No!
sinks its venomous fangs deep into your wrist,
Shit.
costing you a huge 6 stamina points.
No!
Only your incredible strength could allow you to withstand the powerful venom.
Oh, fuck.
But you are weakened, and also lose 1 skill point. Your hand trembles as you pocket the gold piece,
Well, I got a piece at
cursing
least.
the person who dropped the backpack as you set off north again.
Oh, that was a horrible one. Fuck!
You arrive at a junction in the tunnel.
Oh, again?
A new branch leads west.
Oh, maybe I'll go
but
west
the wet
again.
footprints you have been following continue north. You decide to keep following the footprint.
Oh, do I? I didn't even get to choose? Oh, fine, fuck you.
You soon come to another junction in the tunnel. One branch leads east, but the wet footprints you have been following continue north, and you decide to follow their trail
Good, I'm glad, unless it's not even
passage
like them at
opens
this
out.
point.
into a wide cabin which is darker but much drier.
Ah, that's probably better for me
Ahead,
anyway.
you see the footprints gradually fade, then disappear.
Oh. Well,
There is
maybe
a
their
large
feet got
idol
wet.
in the center of the cabin that must be 6 meters high.
That thing is big!
In its head are jeweled eyes, each as big as your fist.
Yeah, that's probably not Nick Jules.
On either side of the idol stand 2 giant stuffed, bird-like creatures.
They're not stuffed, are they? Walk through the cave to the tunnel on the opposite wall, climb the idol. No! Go to the opposite wall. I'm not getting those
Not
things
much
coming
farther
through.
down the tunnel,
No!
you come to a closed door on your left.
I'm not doing that.
Putting
Oh.
your ear to the door, you listen intently but hear nothing.
Should we open the door? I do not hear nothing. Okay. Considering we probably got rid of, like, the pelican birds thing that were going to attack me, we'll open the door. We'll have a little look-see.
You enter a room which is small and completely empty.
Oh.
As soon as you are inside, the door slams shut
Oh,
behind you.
fuck.
Suddenly a voice booms out of nowhere, shouting, "Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon, the ingenious killer labyrinth of my master. Adventurer, I trust you will pay your respects to my master by shouting out his name."
Oh, okay. Okay, well, we will. We'll go with it. We'll go with it because I don't want to die.
You take a deep breath and shout, "Hail Succumvit!" Once again, the mysterious voice calls out. Only this time its tone is full of contempt and derision.
Ooh.
So, we have a sniveling weed in our midst,
Oh,
do we?
no!
Sneers the voice. My master has a special gift for you, loathsome creep.
Fuck.
Suddenly, water starts pouring into the room through a hole in the ceiling. It soon rises above your ankles, and there is no apparent way of escape.
Fuck.
You wade back to the door. It is firmly locked, but in desperation you try ramming it with your shoulder. We'll see how skillful you really are.
I'm gonna have to roll to get out.
Remember, a roll equal to or less than your skill score means you have been skillful. But a roll higher than your skill could end.
Oh, how am I gonna roll less than an 8? Oh my
The door
god!
cannot withstand the furious battering. Of your
Oh!
the center panel cracks and splinters,
Oh, that was so lucky.
enabling you to kick a hole in it
Oh, for
large
God.
enough for you to squeeze through. Soaked, but happy to have survived your ordeal, you set off north again.
Oh, thank
The tunnel
God.
twists and turns, but keeps steadily north. Ahead, you see a thin shaft of blue light streaming down from the ceiling to the floor.
Yeah, maybe we don't walk through
It
that.
sparkles and shimmers, and you can see images of laughing faces in the light.
Yeah, we don't go near that. We don't touch that. Walk around the light, please. Walk around that.
You come to an arched doorway set in the right-hand wall of the tunnel.
That's gonna make me go insane.
The heavy stone door is closed, but there is an iron latch and a round handle.
Oh, continue along the tunnel or try the door? I mean, going indoors hasn't really helped us so far, but we'll try it anyway. Fuck it. I've got the
Lifting the
feeling it might
latch
help.
And pushing the heavy stone door open, you find yourself in a large cabin.
Ooh.
The light is dim and murky,
I feel like I can hear
but as
bees.
your eyes begin to adjust,
Is it bees?
you see that the walls are covered in green algae and running with moisture.
Okay.
The floor is strewn with straw. The atmosphere is warm, damp, and fetid, and a soft humming sound fills the air.
Okay, it's bees. Can we leave? Go back.
You
Go
step
back.
gingerly through the straw towards a corner of the cabin where there appears to be a shallow pit. Peering warily into the pit, you are disgusted to see a mass of pale, writhing worms,
Okay, don't go in there.
some as much as half a meter long.
I'm sure they don't eat people.
Nauseated, you're about to turn away when you notice that their undulating bodies are swarming around a dagger.
Oh.
Its point held fast in a crack in the pit floor. The hilt is cased in black leather, studded with opals, and the blade is fashioned from a strange, reddish-black burnished metal you have never seen before.
I think I might have to try and
You
get
long to
that.
touch the dagger.
Oh, I think I might have to
But
try and
this
get
would
that.
mean plunging your hand in among the writhing worms.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they're okay. They don't eat people. Hopefully. I really want that dagger. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the dagger. I'm gonna take the
Taking
dagger.
a deep breath, you lean over the pit and plunge your forearm into the mass of wriggling worms.
Lovely.
They are cold and clammy and feel extremely nasty, but at least they are harmless,
Oh, yes.
and you are able to seize the dagger by the hilt. You give it a hard tug and it comes away from the crack in which the tip was embedded. Admiring its beauty and wondering whether it might once have belonged to some luckless contestant, you put the opal-studded dagger firmly in your belt and leave the cabin.
Yes. Perfect.
As you make your way back to the doorway, the
Oh.
buzzing sound increases in intensity,
Oh, fuck.
and you look around desperately to discover where it's coming from.
Shit.
Glancing up in the nick of time, you see a huge and grotesque black shape of a giant fly emerging from a recess high up in the cavern wall.
Yeah, I mean, I should have thought they'd have turned
As it
into
gets
something.
closer, You realize that it's at least 1.5 meters long.
Oh, that's awful.
Its opaque wings vibrate, making the sickening buzzing noise you can hear. And its 6 black, hairy legs are poised to grasp your body.
Oh, shit.
Below, its multifaceted eyes is a long, shiny black proboscis, which darts in and out venomously. You have stolen the giant fly's treasure from her brood of maggots.
Oh, of course I did.
And you must face the consequences.
Oh, of course I do.
It's time to test your luck again.
Oh, let's hope it actually rolls
Remember,
good for me.
A roll equal to...
Wait, you actually have to roll for
or
luck?
less than your luck score
Oh, no.
means you've been lucky. But a roll higher than your luck could end badly.
Fuck. Okay, right, please roll less than a 9.
The giant fly
Yes!
swoops down again to try to capture you. But this time you manage to evade its outstretched legs. Stepping back, you draw your sword to prepare to fight the hideous insect.
I
as
thought
it
the luck
turns
would
to
mean that I'd be
attack
able to
you
get
again.
out of the attack. Not just... Oh, okay, right. Well, let's take it for now. We're not going to eat any provisions because we're at 14, so we're okay. I think we're doing good, though.
Again, it grabs you
Shit,
with 4
or not.
of its legs,
Fuck.
climbing quickly and dropping you to the floor, landing heavily.
Fuck. All right, okay. We're going to eat the provisions.
You quickly eat some provisions, increasing your stamina by 4 points.
Ooh, 4? Cool. All down for that. Attack the giant fly again, please. I'm not actually sure what rolls are
Fly
ours.
charges at you and slams into you
Oh,
like
again?
a cannonball, hitting your chest
Oh,
and
he's
knocking
too
you
good.
flat to the floor.
Oh, he's too good. All right, attack the giant fly, and then I might have to eat some more provisions again. Please.
The creature flies at you.
Oh,
so
some
close
mine
you
of the...
can't
Oh,
use your
okay, some mine of those ones.
Grabbing it by its legs, you swing around, slamming it into a wall.
Pleased with your victory,
Oh, is that it? I
you
only
wipe
took
the
one?
vile yellow slime from the blade of your sword and walk quickly to the door, back to the tunnel, and head north.
Sweet. Good for
The
that.
tunnel
Good for me.
ends shortly
Happy.
at a junction. Looking left and right, you see a narrow passage disappearing into the dim distance.
Oh, okay. Let's go... let's go east, because I tend to go west a lot. Let's go east.
You walk down the passage and soon find yourself standing at the edge of a deep, dark pit.
Okay, well, I went the wrong bloody
The
way,
passage
didn't I?
continues east on the other side of the pit. You think you could probably jump over the pit, but you're not sure. There is a
I'm
rope
really
hanging
not.
down from the ceiling over the center of the pit.
Okay. Oh, so you could swing, potentially. Ah, reach for the rope with your sword and enable you to swing across the pit, jump over the pit carrying all your possessions, throw your shield over the pit and jump after it? Okay, but I bet you if I'm going to have to roll. I bet you I'll have to roll for the sword and I might end up dropping it. So I might end up losing some of my weapons. What about jumping over the pit, carrying all your possessions, throw your shield over the pit and jump after it? I feel like whatever I use, if I use one of these, it's literally going to be... Right, fuck it. I'm going to jump over the pit, carrying all my possessions.
Taking a step forward, you leap towards the edge of the pit.
Please don't miss.
How lucky are you feeling?
Oh, I knew it was going to be a roll.
Rolling equal to or less than your luck
Thank
score
God it's at 9.
means you've been lucky.
Oh,
But a higher roll could cost you.
I'm probably going to break some ankles, aren't I? Oh my God, thank you.
Your armor and sword weigh you down, but you just manage to land safely on the far edge of the pit. You waste no time and head east. The tunnel makes a sudden left turn and continues north as far as you can see. You soon arrive at a closed wooden door in the left-hand wall.
Does that mean I must... how many more doors do I need to... Oh, fuck it, I'll go in the door. I will go in the door. I'll go in the door. I'll have a look. Because if I
The
don't look,
door
I'll be
opens
annoyed.
into a large candlelit room
Ooh.
filled with incredibly lifelike statues of knights and warriors. A white-haired old man, dressed in tattered rags, jumps out from behind one of the statues and starts to giggle. Though he looks like a fool, the sparkle in his eyes makes you think there is more to him. In a high-pitched voice, he says, "Oh, good! Another stone for my garden.
Oh, he's a gnome
I'm glad
collector.
you've come to join your friends.
Wait.
Now, I'm a fair man, so I'll ask you a question. If you answer correctly, I'll let you go free.
Answer me these riddles,
but if your
3.
answer is wrong, I'll turn you to stone.
Fuck!
He starts to chuckle again, obviously pleased with your arrival.
Well, of course, I get to add to his garden. He's going to be well happy with that. Wait for his question, because I know if I attack him or if I run, I'm going to have to roll for... Let's just answer his question. Let's just answer his
the
question.
old man points at one of the statues, and you recognize it immediately. It is the knight who started the trial of champions.
Oh, it's the knight from earlier.
The agonized look on his face locked in stone for eternity. The old man smiles, saying,
This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?
Oh.
What will you answer?
Wait, this man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight? 100 pounds plus half his weight. Plus half... Well, it would be logically 150, but I feel like there's some trickery to this. I know, because I'm thinking it in my head, and it makes sense. Oh, 100 pounds plus half his weight. So half his weight would be 50 pounds. You add 50, it would be 150 pounds. That makes sense, but I feel like maybe there's something I'm missing, just because of how simple it is. So he weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. Oh! Maybe he just weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. As in, he weighs 100 pounds. Right? He weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. So he weighs 100 pounds?
Still smiling, the old man looks at you and says quietly, wrong.
No!
And before you can do anything else, he mumbles a few strange words into the air.
Oh, I'm such an idiot!
You feel your muscles harden and your skin go taut. You start to panic, but there is nothing you can do to stop the petrification of your body. Your adventure.
No! Oh, I thought I was being smart. So how did I go? Where did I go? Okay, so I went from like here to here to here to here to here, all the way through. So we started here, we went that way. We can map out this whole dungeon. Luckily enough, it lets you start from all of these individual points, but how big is this place? I think it's quite big. Oh, there we go. Fucking hell, that's huge. All right. Oh, right, well, I'm going to end this episode here anyway. We will continue our adventure maybe in the next episode if you'd like to see some more. But for now, that is me done. This is so fun. This is so fun, but I can't believe I got that wrong. Anyway, if you did enjoy this episode, please do let me know. And I shall see you next time.